Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Been a while since last stream, but where we last left off was when we arrived here at Port Zekson. I believe that's how you pronounce this. I did attempt to do some of these challenges in my own time off stream. Got through a few of them. I got a costume that for very obvious reasons, I'm probably not going to be wearing. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's this one. Oh, well. You know, at the very least, we know that our arm isn't broken, so thank goodness. Also, I should turn off the BGM for that one. Yeah. But yes, let us continue on our journey. We already talked to the people down there. No, wait. The quest is right there. Yeah. Let's talk to everybody else first. If you need anything, send a Silk J, and the Van Eltia will sail to the rescue wherever you may be. What is a Silk J? I'm presuming it's like a kind of messenger bird? That's probably what we're getting at. Yeah? What if we're in land? Not a problem. The crew will carry her if we have to. What? Do you have enough people to carry a ship that big? Probably not. The docks are an arena for sailors. Walk too slow and they'll shove you into the water. At least that's what they all shouted at me. Anyway, just be careful. If they try to shove me in the water, I'll kill them. I don't play any games. Hello? Soon I'll be able to see the savior of the world with my own two eyes. Oh dear, I feel tears welling up in them already. I hope this is worth the trip from the southern islands. I hear the ceremony is being held in the capital. Time to start moving, I guess. Well, good luck with that. Savior my ass. I suppose you did save the normal people. I mean, we already had plenty of discussions about that. We did sacrifice one kid, but everybody else is kinda living in peace. Except for the demons, who might not be evil. Nearly 100 ships come through Port Zekson each day. It's like the beating heart of the Empire. That means that we're ones running the world. After the Abbey, of course. Totally.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, they even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrid and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrid and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Van Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
Are you sure
You're
about
a funny
that?
guy.
And that's why Ifrid goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
Strange. But sure, whatever you get your kicks out of. Don't worry, I'll keep my promise. Honor among thieves and all, right? Anyone who breaks that rule ends up with nowhere to turn. Is there honor among thieves? One child's a cheap price, just look at my shirt. No, 1mm, how could you? The crew of the Van Valvali? Looks like a cruel bunch, but they're very polite and even swab the docks. I hope the rougher sailors out there look to them as an example. You're right, but their skipper has a look in his eye that chills my very soul. Buy now while you still have a chance. Food is being shipped around normally now. I couldn't imagine such a thing 3 years ago. We really do owe the Exorcists a lot for allowing such a world to exist. Wow. So much
Crabs
positivity.
are amazing, right?
Oh yeah! They're delicious, boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs, that's so many!
That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump.
Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Huh. I
Oh
never
my
knew
goodness.
that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
No, that's a
idea.
better question.
No way.
I actually did not know that about crabs. That being said, while I do enjoy crab meat, I would prefer not to eat them because just actually breaking them apart myself is too much of a hassle. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's delicious, but yeah, it's not worth the while. Brothers, let's get rich together and have all the crab we could eat. Sure, bud. Getting into the crabbing business? It'll do in a pinch. Carries potion that inside a dungeon instantly sends you to the entrance. Okay. Our escape ropes. The Abbey has closed off the north gates. If you want to leave, south is your only option. Are you traveling to the capital for the ceremony too? If so, you'll want to take the Danon Highway south to Logres. They blocked out the way north though, so I don't imagine you'll be able to get lost. Good to know. Oh, the Venval Valley. Oh my goodness, this is gonna kill me. It's docked here again. A bunch of odd merchants had it built. You didn't hear it from me, but some say they're actually a bunch of pirates. Ha ha ha! As though wanted outlaws could just sail right into our ports? Interesting. So acting openly can sometimes draw less attention. That's quite the unexpected blind spot. Well, that's not where people are expecting bandits to be. Makes perfect sense to me.
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission. Why?
The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha. Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
Demons are out at sea too? I don't know. It's just super convenient for the Abbey to have an excuse to control all of this. Be you sailor or noble, everyone in the world has to obey the rules. It's not a lot of fun, but it's better than dying, right? Suspicious. What's up, cats? I guess this is just where all the cats hang out. 0 out of 10 game, I can't pet the kitty. Oh. And we have ourselves yet another one of those ugly little dudes that will hopefully give me a cosmetic. Cats. later, dude. I wonder how many cats I have to find in order to get a cosmetic. I suppose it goes by increments or something. No ships have been coming in from Helloes. Were they all attacked by Ifrit's pirates? Don't worry about it. How do I see the map, by the way? World map. Wasn't Helloes the port that we ended up burning down? Beardsley, Helloes, the tranquil boreal capital. That is indeed the place where we were. Probably wasn't our fault. I thought I could finally have some fun making wagers, but all forms of gambling have been banned. What a dreadfully stiff world we live in. I can't even play my gacha games, man. How am I supposed to gamble on horses in my horse gambling game? Well, it's an Abbey rule, isn't it? You either obey or end up demon chow. That is very true. Nothing's a crime. As long as there aren't any police officers around. The law requires me to specify that that was a joke, YouTube. Oh, there's no secret over here? Then why do we have this? What's up, Zadiac? I watch over this storehouse for the Abbey. Be gone! No one is allowed inside without permission. Interesting. So you're saying you have a lot of good stuff in there. Alright, well, that seems to be the port for now. I'll save here, just in case. I'll save over this. There we go. Not a whole lot has changed from then. Let's go and see what this is about.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of
Oh
course.
my god, this is just One Piece.
The whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltius already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service. And you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who
Figures?
knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it could be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Expedition has been added to the menu. Try opening it now. That was the final thing that we had to unlock. You can now send your scout ship on voyages to explore the outer seas. You can initiate these expeditions via the dispatch command. Choose area to explore the Layman Sea. These surging waters are constantly stirred by a howling tempest. Most ships that enter are lost, but sailors... Who? I can't read the next. Not yet. Explore areas are determined by your current exploration level, which is displayed in the upper right of the screen. Alright. Cancel? Survive the journey, find new strength within themselves. Go forth! Once you initiate a voyage, the screen will display the time remaining until your ship returns. Since this is your first time, the crew will break their back so that they can fly home.
Scout ship setting sail.
Whoa! What in the world?
Take a
Jeez.
look at this.
How quickly did you guys go? Win-win lose? Is that just a random chance? Or maybe based on level too? During each exploration, the ship and her crew will face 3 battles. The number of victories will determine the items and experience received. In their explorations, the crew might also uncover special rewards like recipes, new areas, and treasures. Some treasures may provide exploration skills that will make future voyages go more smoothly. When activated, these skills provide various benefits such as increasing the amount of XP earned or the number of items found. Alright, cool beans. More expeditions you do, the more gear you get, the better you'll be able to do them. Also, hello Jack, welcome to the stream. Finished by sending the ship out on one more expedition. Sure. The expedition is underway. This time the ship will return at its normal speed. Take advantage of these expeditions to help you along in your journey.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
Basically, this is a way to get some resources you can't normally or get easily. From my perspective, this reminds me of the Monster Hunter thing, where you just set like the kind of items that you want the traders to go and get, and then eventually they'll come back with some of those resources that you can purchase. So yeah, just a passive exploration thing that I suppose you should always have going, whenever you have the chance to. I keep forgetting the name of the thing in Monster Hunter. It's like the Tail Raiders? Ah, actually yeah, true. When you send the team of Palicos out to explore, right? And then they come back with some items. Yeah, more so much of that, I suppose. Alright, what about cooking though? Auto cook. Cook and eat. Is this the only thing that we know how to make? I guess so. For now, at least. I'll go and check at the inn over there, in the store, and maybe there will be something there that we can use. Yo, what's up, Deathbrecht? They also keep going when the game is closed. Ah, perfect. So if there's a super long expedition, then I can simply just set it to go, and by the time we get back to stream, they'll probably be done. Which actually makes me think, this then has to be tied with the in-game clock, right? Or your computer's, your system's clock. Doesn't that mean you can technically cheat out the expedition by fast-forwarding your system clock and then logging back into the game? I remember doing that back in the day with Farmville. Probably, but I don't really know whether that would be useful or not to do. You get more recipes from the ship. Ah, I see. That makes sense. They travel to distant lands, see new delicacies and new cuisines, bring some of them back. You think so? You're willing to bet your life on it? I'm not betting anything. The Abbey banned gambling, remember? Right. If the Abbey says so, I guess that's the end of it. AFK dailies? That's what it seems like. Okay, there's the inn there. They're just over this random chest. And Trails in the Sky has changed me. Every single time I open a chest, I want to click on it again. Merchant. Did you hear? The Abbey's building a massive temple to their super powerful god north of the Denon Highway? I want to go take a look, but only the cream of the Abbey are allowed anywhere near it. Who would have known the Abbey would be so selfish? Their all-powerful god. Huh.
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right!
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands
Thank
full.
goodness.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Demons designated as Code Red by the Abbey can be found roaming the territories. Code Red demons are exceptionally strong. It's recommended you only engage them when you're sufficiently prepared. So... oh, wait. Let's do this
You
first.
heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist. And he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't
Yeah.
the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Yo, what's up, Lorenzo? But as I was saying, the Code Red demons are essentially like the Red Shadows in Persona 5 Royal. They're just to let you know that these guys are super duper tough. Probably like mini boss level.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist!
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a
Why do you
trade
say
other
that so
than magic?
happily?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny,
What?
and my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on!
Shouldn't we all? Midgand is the center of the Empire. It is the home of the Abbey and all its highest officers. They aren't as loose about enforcing the rules as they are in the country, so tread carefully. Freaking Magilu. Will we ever see Magilu in action? Because we already have 4 people in the party. Calcite Blade. A stabbing blade inlaid with calcite, conceived by an experienced craftsman. Is this a new one? Hold up a minute. I mean, judging from the menu itself, right? It looks like we have enough slots for 2, potentially 3 more people to join the party that we can swap in and swap out. But I don't know. I don't know how these games go. You want me to answer that? Oh, no. Rhetorical question. If it's something I'll figure out anyways by playing the game, then I will figure it out that way. Alright. Damage goes slightly down, but increased focus and increased arts damage. Art. Yeah, that's right. Arte. Basically art. A stabbing blade. 69? Nice. Capability versus armored, plus 8%. Enhancement bonus, damage against stunned foes, and plus 20% experience from defeating armored foes. Gotcha. I'll take that. Merchant stock for weapons, armor, shoes, and rings change after 3 world map fights. Oh! That I did not know. And no worries about the backseating. I wouldn't consider that backseating, that's just information that the game doesn't necessarily inform you of. But is quite useful to know. Let's all go see the ceremony. It's been so long since we had a fun event. It's been 10 years of dankness since the opening. But now there's a ceremony complete with even plays and musicians. It'd be a shame to miss it all. I have a feeling that something is going to go down during this ceremony. Something like, say, demons being summoned? Alright. Classic D&D scenario. This is where we figure out what's going on in this town. I wish to roll perception. I came all the way from Hellawes in Northgand. I had to get permission from Lady Teresa and went through an inspection at Vortigern. It was quite a trial, but the ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. It'll all be worth it. Can't wait for the ceremony. I believe you're going to be sorely disappointed. News of the ceremony traveled all the way down to the southern islands. There'll be a speech about the future of the land, and how could I possibly miss that? Very lively. That's good. Hi.
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are in prison
Also very
there?
true.
Fact. People say that no one has ever escaped from there alive.
We definitely
That one's
didn't.
a lie. After all, we're here.
Oh my god, shut up, Magilo.
I don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
We get mad at the sailor and not Magilo. I ain't seen nothing, and I ain't heard nothing. Now get out of here before you stick in my memory. Nah. This dude. Alright, thank you for the wine. Foreshadowing is a narrative device. Oftentimes it is blatantly obvious. Should I take a nappy nap? It's only 100 gold, and money isn't that hard to come by. Sure, why not? Got Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam. Awesome. Someday I gotta play a Sonic game. I know Silver would be super happy about that. Kane would probably also join in on that. Dude, we went to sleep and woke up and this guy is still reporting. That must be one long report. $517, not too bad. Some advice that you guys gave me last time, I believe, is that money is super easy to come by, so oftentimes you should just buy up every single thing that you can at a shop, and then break them down when you don't need them for the materials. Because we could just grind out the money anyways by going through a few fights. Right, what about all this stuff? How many do I have? I don't have any panacea. Cures and temporarily prevents all status ailments for one ally. Medicine that prevents encounters with weak enemies until you rest. We have these kind of items in Shin Megami Tensei as well. I've honestly never used them though. Never felt the need to. But hey. Already have 3 of those. Let me get this. Do I need the amber blades though? What's up, Skywolf? Buy what you can and break down what you aren't going to immediately use or need to master. Money just materializes out of nowhere, or everyone's pockets are just gaping holes. Yeah, I don't know how this money appeared in my hand, even though my hand accidentally slipped into your pocket. The Denor bottles are really helpful. I'll buy one more just in case. I already have 4 of them, and I can probably restock if I know that I'm going to need more. Right. Buy all that. Well, Insania, what about the amber blades, right? Because we've kind of already mastered the amber blade, and I suppose in the future when you unlock like higher rarities, oh well, higher enhancements I should say, you might need the material for them, but at that point in time, wouldn't we just have better equipment to upgrade anyways? Would there even be a point to come back to using an amber blade even if we've already mastered it? Remove random encounters until a new moon type of item? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a specific item, SMT5, that makes it so that whenever demons run into you, they just kind of disappear and you don't enter battle. Or there's a skill for that as well. You'll need materials. Okay, okay. Just in general, materials for other things as well. Alright. I'll just pick up all that we can here. Shopping spree! Probably focus on buying some of the newer stuff first, before I run out of money here. Do I need these? Not really. Later weapons will still use amber at lower levels, so it's always good to stock up. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I don't have a wind ring. Alright, how much money do we have left? Can you break down the rings, actually? Oh, you're right. Merchant levels are universal. We've never met this guy before, but he's already level 2. Yeah, sure. Why not? 2,000 left. Yeah, we can pick up basically everything here. Another one of these. And I think I will leave it at that. Right. Random skill. Ooh. Attack +5, HP recovery on defeating foes. We might want to be enhancing this one instead then. This particular calcite blade. But first... maybe I should unequip that. Can I unequip it from this menu? Doesn't look like it. I'll make sure to lock this. There we go. Did you already master these? Foreign daggers. Amber daggers. Race sheet. Hello, Mix. Welcome. Okay. Oh, wait. I can access my equipment from here. There we go. Can I equip this, dismantle the rest, and then enhance this one? It does give us less HP, but more attack and more defense. A little bit less focus, though. I say worth. Plus something new to master. Still working on that. We should give you this. Right. Haven't really decided to min-max with our titles yet. Perhaps someday. Glass cannon best for Velvet. Makes sense lore-wise too. What is this game you're playing? This game is called Tales of Berseria. It is one of the classic JRPG series out there that I've never personally experienced, but so far, it's been a really fun time. Wait, did you already master? Yeah. Ooh, we're still trying to master the amber bag though. Sure. We'll focus on that one first. Does Laphicet have DLC costumes? Laphicet is currently wearing one of the DLC costumes. I believe this is the butler one. Okay, still mastering this. Earth ring mastered. Aqua ring. Huh. Right. Did you talk to Benio and send out the boat like Aizen said to last time? It is currently doing exploration, yes. And also welcome, Ionix. Should be done... Well, actually, when did I send it? It should be done before the stream ends, so we'll have to go back and change it anyways. Regular waistcoat. But it's more skills to master. Sure. What other costumes does Laphicet have? We can take a look at them here in a second. We do have some amber boots with additional skills on them. Yeah, just wear these instead. Oh, you got a notification. Awesome. What's up, Astaroth? Capability versus beasts. Okay. Ah. Aizen looks a little bit different from last time, doesn't he? You know, Aizen honestly looks pretty damn good once he gets cleaned up. Okay, still working on the amber. Yeah, sure. Using the power of a 2-hour work break to menace an insane leper. Very nice. Good for you, Astaroth. Okay, you mastered the Aqua Ring. You have not mastered an Earth Ring yet. Amber Boots. Get one with some special effect on it. Oh wait, no, you haven't even mastered the Battle Boots. Okay. Aizen kind of looks like young Geese or Andy. I can see him being like a super young Geese Howard before he became like the mob boss of Southtown. This is when he first shredded into town. I like increasing the size of the accessories and rotating to cover the face. Looks so funny for me, having Laffy in cutscenes like look like a fish with a human body. Oh man. There is something to be said about that. But for me personally, it's like when it's gonna make it so much harder on me when I'm trying to like focus on what's happening in the story. When there's just some absurd thing in the background. It's already hard enough for me to focus when you have Velvet here in the swimsuit outfit, but that one I'm okay with. Okay. Our current Amber belt has art attack +5. We'll swap to focus. Focus +5. Minigames on stream or off stream? I did the minigames off stream. They're not too exciting, mind you. Although, if we run into a new one, I'll give it a shot. Just so we can see how bad I am at the minigame. Like, I was only able to succeed at the popping balloons one 2 times out of the 50 times that I did it. So... not great. Anyways. Dismantle. Dismantle you. Should I dismantle the ones I've already upgraded? It's not like I'm gonna be using them anymore. I'll keep it there just in case, I guess. You already mastered this. Velvet's normal outfit doesn't cover that much more skin than the bathing suit. That is very much true. They're not all that different. You actually haven't mastered the amber papers. I'll leave this last one up for you. There we go. You have mastered the plain paper. If you already mastered them, then what's the point? Yeah. Okay, these wristlets can go. Don't need them no more. Don't you guys just love inventory management in video games? Certainly my favorite part. Oh, but Jesus. That's a lot of amber. Oh! I guess, yeah, that's right. They're all specific to your party members, so... I don't have to worry about other people wearing these. Although I suppose if they could wear them, their profile picture would appear here as well, to show that if they had mastered it yet or not. At least that's what I'm assuming would happen. Menu noises, my favorite type of ASMR. I'm glad that you enjoy them. The funniest one, I'll keep the twin charm. The funniest one to me is in Fire Emblem Three Houses when you talk to a specific merchant. And every single time that you click on them, they're like, "You have a good eye!" So every single time you're just buying things in bulk, it's just gonna be like, "You have a good eye! You have a good eye! You have a good eye!" And then you just keep on spamming that. It's quite annoying, as one would imagine. But also, quite funny. We'll keep the calcite pendants for now. Defense 5 or max HP? Let's go for max HP. I don't really know how the numbers work out, but... HP is a pretty safe bet. Most of the time. You should swap your memory lock into something with a random skill. Let's go art defense. The bathing towel outfit and character hot spring scene is only after doing the collectibles and doing the post-game questline. Interesting. Well, we already did the post-game stuff for Valkyria Chronicles just to see that, so... I wouldn't be opposed to doing all that just to get there. Unless if it takes a lot. Probably shouldn't. Alright. Holy bejesus. My goodness. You also have yet to master that, and that. Okay, I'll keep these for now. Being the only lady, I suppose we can get rid of all of our other garments. Ah, gosh darn you, Astaroth. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Alright. Ooh. I'll keep the rings for now. These amber boots can go, though. All of them. Okay, we can keep some of the battle boots. Alright. Is there for 10 hours a day, so at least you both suffer. Thank goodness. Okay. Before I enhance stuff, let me not forget to do this. Be right back. I hope that you... Oh my goodness. Alright. Be right back. This is a lot for somebody who never sees the sun. Oof. And thank you for the Hydro Wasabi. Drink water too, my dudes. It's been 50 minutes since we started streaming. Alright. Sure, let's enhance this. Very nice. And see you. You still haven't mastered this amber paper. I guess I'll preemptively upgrade this. So that when you do swap to use it, it actually makes some sense. And still doing a fair amount of damage. Now this one. Is this one gonna be worth upgrading? It does give you fire attack power plus 7%. Only a few bronze scraps. Sure. I'm out of money, no! Upgrade your bear bracelets. Forgot that you could also upgrade the accessories too. Kinda running low on cash though. I'll come back and do that later. Alright. Wait. Actually, don't I have some stuff I could just sell here? Pretty sure these, like, copper coins and silver coins don't have any other use apart from being sold. Oh, 1 second, my dudes. I'm getting a call. Alright, so some guests have arrived at my house. I will have to momentarily head downstairs to go and let them in. I will be right back afterwards though, so hang tight, my dudes. Actually, let me try and leave you on a screen that is at least a little more pleasant to look at. There we go. Have fun. Alright, I have returned. I hope you guys had fun while I was away. Oh, Expedition has returned! 1 second. I believe I can access this, directly through this menu.
Take a look at this.
Damn, you guys are losers.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Oh! Fresh fish pirate platter. A plate covered in slices of raw fish, made to look like waves on a stormy sea. That's currently the only area we have, so yeah, sure.
Scout ship setting sail.
Need to stock your pantry?
We have 1200. With my current amber belt, sure. Super cheap. your current Amber Talisman. Okay. The reason why I'm hesitant to upgrade these is because they've already mastered it, so I'm probably gonna move on from it here in a second. Well, obviously it's still mastering this, so I want to upgrade that. And I'll have you swap to this one. You'll now receive a discount. We received Silky Touch Garment. Woven with a unique type of silk, this armor is durable enough and so smooth. Excuse me? Okay. 45. Yeah. Out of money. Alright. We'll leave it at that. Equipment Curator. Very nice. What does that give me? A title for one who has discovered many different pieces of equipment. Increased stagger duration and capability versus crustaceans. Sure. Oh wait, for you, you have the Silky Touch Garment. It does give you more art attack. Non-elemental damage reduced by 5%. 1.1 times BG from a Break Soul. Absorb HP effect. The BG, wasn't that, I already forgot what the system was, but there was like an alt that you could do that we were taught last time we streamed this game. Unfortunately, during the tutorial itself, it just was kind of buggy. Yo, what's up, Steve? Okay. What about cooking? Trigger condition 30 or more hits, fills soul gauge completely. Interesting. So essentially, if you get a 30 hit combo, this triggers and then you just get a full soul gauge? Sure. Huh. Paralysis, burn, slow. Or no, you probably eat this before going into a battle. Then it does that. You know I can't answer that type of question, Aeonix. Jesus. Alright. Okay, we have our aerial combo. We have our normal combo. And B is our armored combo. Gotcha. If you were looking for the nuns, you kinda missed that one, Steve. I think that was about 2 to 3 streams ago. That being said, we are kind of enemies of the Abbey, so I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into quite a few of them later on. So don't worry. But yes, today we're playing Tales of Berseria, which is a classic JRPG series that has real-time combat in it. It's been pretty fun so far. Encounters and battles. If you initiate a battle by making contact with an enemy on the field from behind... Oh, they're finally introducing me to this? I guess they really are just like drip-feeding you all these mechanics. Roger that, 1MM. Hope you have a good time cooking. There are nuns, but they sadly lack guns. Unfortunate. The only true combo. You'll begin a advantageous encounter where you will start with 1 extra soul and enemies will start with less HP. However, if the enemy hits you from behind, you will be forced to fight a back attack encounter where you have the disadvantage of starting with 1 fewer soul. Contacting with 2 or more enemies at the same time while on the field will initiate a perilous encounter, which has the following effects. Enemy levels increase, HP restoration is reduced to 1/4, fleeing takes 4 times as long, enemy reinforcements will join the battle, enemies will attack more frequently. While these fights can be risky, they offer greater item drop rates and more grade. Huh.
Very well. Onward to Logos.
Wait, you're coming too?
What is the point of you being here, girly? Fight! Fight with me! Why does it almost feel like I'm playing like a 3D Pokemon game right now? Okay, we got some Beastie Boys. Uh-oh. I wish to attack you from behind! That's one big scary monkey. Okay, let's try this. Hiya!
Always ready to fight.
Hey, this is Guard? That's right. Left bumper.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Ooh, Beast Fang.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
A blade made from an especially hard claw, specialized for fighting beasts. At the beginning of each battle, each character gains an amount of BG based on the total use of stars gained through repeated art usage across all that character's arts. This provides an incentive to use every art available. By gaining proficiency with all of a character's arts, you can recover upwards of 1 BG every battle. Advantageous encounters double BG restoration, while back attack encounters nullify it entirely. Okay. Doing better in battle, better rewards, tougher fights, better reward, don't get ambushed, yeah. The usual stuff in all of our JRPGs. Magulu will be useful eventually. I'll trust you on that one. Dangerous encounter. Hurricane, hurricane! Alright, let's do this again. Boom! Oh shit! That's not good. Oh, I got Soul Vacuum. Achievement unlocked. It's like 20 or more souls in one battle. Wait, where am I going? Oh. Chicken Man! Ooh! Ow! That's the Reaper's power. My goodness, how many enemies do we have?
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Ooh. Yeah, we got a lot more stuff out of that one. Also, I forgot to check. Beast Fang. It's actually pretty damn good. Also looks very cool. We'll collect a few more of these. And I'll swap to them. Well, I mean, player capability versus beast would be super useful right now, but I also want to master this one. Tutorial message at what I assume 11 hours into the game? Sounds like a JRPG. Pretty much. They're very slowly introducing all the different mechanics in the game, so as not to overwhelm the player. But yeah, there are just so many mechanics here.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Incapacitator. One of the few sad things I found about Berseria. Oh shit!
You better be ready.
Woo! Okay, might want to chill for a second here. Whoa! Okay, bro.
Fly away, little bird.
Go off.
Far away.
Stupid bird.
Here I come.
Ow!
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form 0. Thunder. One down.
How is everybody doing all these cool moves? I forgot how to do all of them. Oh, Pantheon Stalking Season 2 release? I did not know that. I've never actually seen the first season, but I have heard of the series. Oh, God. I guess that happens when they hit me during the mode where I'm doing an attack, and then I just get stunned out of it. I could probably do it to them as well. Oh my god. Jesus. It's basically like a counter hit in a fighting game. Yeah, like I did to that wolf just then. But it's also super hard to avoid, especially if you're surrounded by like 100 enemies that are attacking at different moments. RT or LT? It's probably LT because RT is what you do in order to go into the glass cannon mode. Have you tried playing as Aizen? I have indeed. I learned Avalanche Fang. Nice. Mastered Battle Boots. Okay. LT, gotcha. Season 1 ended on a massive cliffhanger, so it'll be neat to see where Season 2 goes. I see. Alright. Battle Boots mastered. On to... Well, it would be calcite boots, but I don't really have anything for that. And I just realized that I dismantled all my amber boots. That being said, it's not like we're struggling using these regular battle boots, so I'll keep them on for now. You have mastered all these boots. You're still working on that. Should be done with this memory locket very soon. Well, actually, you should have been using this one. My bad. Forgot to change. Alright. How much more grinding must we do? I suppose that's entirely up to me. Whoa! There we go.
I wish I had power like that.
You do?
I'd forget about it if I were you.
The shockwave slash. Almost forgot. We did get a new move. Crashes down on a foe with a kick and then sends him skyward with another sweep of the leg. This one absorbs HP. Crash down on a foe with a kick and then sends him skyward. Oh. Well, let's try it actually. I wonder, actually no. That's a martial art, right? Into a hidden art. Sends him skyward. It still might be a good, like, combo ender. I can imagine this going into, like, Swallow Dance or something. No, Swallow Dance does basically the same thing, though. Yeah. Let's try that. Grab multiple groups and let them merge for the best experience outcome. That does seem to be the path. I mean, as long as you're fine with fighting a ton of enemies. Which, I mean, currently at the moment, yeah, we're doing okay.
Don't waste my time.
Oh. Ah, there it is.
Come on, really?
Alright. That seems to be everything here on this highway for the most part. We do have two different options that we can pick here, though. I'm not sure where either of them leads. Can I check the map? It doesn't really tell me a whole lot. I would presume this might be like a... Yeah, that one heads probably to a city. This one's a bit of an offshoot. Just spotted. If I can even get up there. Sneaky. Because we have all this foliage around here, it's gonna make it a lot harder to actually spot the herbs. Or that. Maybe I'm just blind. Who knows? I suppose I could also just use my mini-map as well to clock in on them. Okay. Looks like we'll have to get up there through some other path instead. Because we cannot climb up that slope, and we can't go across the shallow pool of water. Is there fishing in this game? I don't think we've run into a fishing minigame yet. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised. It is a JRPG after all, and we do have other minigames that we've already been introduced to. Right. Need to be looking out for these cat spirits now. We're running kind of low for our next cat's chest.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
Pretty much.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
You ever thought about what might happen after you kill Artorias, Velvet? Has the thought ever crossed your mind? Probably not. You gotta find a way to get down there somehow. Fine.
Always ready to fight.
I wanted to pull the two groups together, but it was not working. Other dude did not want this, all of this, you know? He knew my power.
Come on, really?
Triflair! And Shadow Stepper.
You better be ready.
You can't guard everything, doggo.
I can't even call that a fight.
Are these like flower chickens, by the way? I just took a look at their design. What do you call it? Like their plume? Or their tail feathers, I suppose. Does make them look like a flower.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out.
I would presume you're not gonna let me in, right? Let me get all the stuff out here first. There we go.
Don't waste my time.
No escape!
You can guard me all you want, puny chicken, but your death is still inevitable. Ooh, I messed up. Thank you, whoever did that. Yeah, if your timing is really good, you can just wait for their attack animation, then hit them like that.
Victory is ours.
Technically, there's a recipe to turn them into salad. To turn the chickens into salad? I mean, chicken salad is a thing, but it's a salad because there's greens in them. I guess we'll find it out later on. Oh yeah. Oh.
Take a look at this.
Sure.
Scout ship setting sail.
It's the only place you can go to still. We've been spotted by Snake. Monkey, you want to join in? Hell yeah.
You're fighting the Reaper.
You're fighting the Reaper. Fuck you in particular, Snake.
Come on, really?
A lot of items you can break down and or sell. Can't forget that I can do that as well. Looks like you're the only one over here in this general area, Wolfie.
Always ready to fight.
I wonder if I can pull like 3 to 4 groups at the same time somehow. Definitely take some doing for sure. But maybe more rewards that way too.
They were nothing.
Capability versus dragons plus 8%. Aphrodite Sash. A belt ornamented with a pale pink rose restores HP upon defeating foes. That sounds very good. Especially for mobbing. And hey, we're looking for something to upgrade to anyways. HP recovery and defeating foes plus 50. Break soul power plus 10. HP recovery on attacking stun foes 40. Once we enhance it, of course. Sure. Almost master the Earth Ring. We don't have... Do we have any more boots? No, not yet. This one does reduce your attack power, but... might as well. Master that skill. Horn daggers, ember daggers. No upgrade for you yet. Memory locket mastered. Interesting. Why is the amber pendant a lot harder to master than the calcite pendant? It's fine. I guess we just get to get this master skill a lot quicker. Alright, that goes back to the city. That leads somewhere. And over here, we have the chest. Okay, Wolf, come over here. Monkey, notice me! Ha!
On to battle.
Now I'm just picking on this one monkey in particular. Oh, you want this too, Wolf? Ooh! Ah, no, I messed up. Oh, we both messed up. I think we both counter-hit each other at the same time. That was interesting. The glass cannon mode for Velvet really does look like a guard crush in Blaze Blue.
I wish I had power like that.
Thank you. Oh. Hi. The Gallows Lake Road is up ahead. It's a dangerous place, though. Right now, there are exorcists out there searching for a caravan that went missing. The capital is further south. Be careful you don't get lost, or you'll have an exorcist to deal with. Excuse me? I have to deal with exorcists and not demons? What is this?
Don't waste my time.
No, it didn't!
Tails fighting game would be pretty lit, not gonna lie. That's what I've been saying. Like, we already have all the ingredients for a fighting game here. Just a few tweaks here and there. And, yeah. It could be one of the many other super niche anime fighting games. Oh, man. Unless if it was done really, really well. One can hope. Okay. Double check everyone's equipment. Oh, only 4 more XP for that. Nothing. All right. On to the capital, I suppose, unless if I can go off the beaten path this way. One thing they probably should add is like a sprint button. Velvet would definitely be the type to just Naruto run. Yo, what's up, Eds? Not seen this game in a while, how are you finding it? I am enjoying it immensely, actually. It came at a time during our YouTube channel where we're also getting into fighting games too. And I mean, we love anime, we love JRPGs. This kind of mixes the two together in a strange and unique way. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And hey, Velvet also being super edgy, and they're also being like this really in-depth customization system of all things. Certainly isn't a negative to the game. There have been great storms and shifts in the earth on the Aldina Plains. The Abbey has restricted travel there. But there are pioneer settlements out there. Without trade, the people in them, well, the many cannot waste resources on the few. Trust in the wisdom of the Abbey. Very well. I suppose it is the proper choice. Is probably what they meant to say there. Be gone! Until the ban on travel is lifted, none may pass, even with a permit. Damn it. Alright. Monkey respawned. You have any friends around here? Follow me, please. No, you're not following me far enough. Snake, notice me! Notice me! Witness me! There we go. Come on. Yes? Yes? No. Wait? Wait? No, it's not working out. Damn it. They're outside of each other's patrolling areas, I presume. Ooh, ah. It's not expecting to get slapped by Monkey. I wish to attack the people on the left.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! No!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Empress Claw. What does that do? A title for one who has used break soul skills such as Consuming Claw. Increases power of arts based on star level. 1.12 times break gauge gained from a break soul. What do I currently have? Furious Fighter. That gives the HP recovery on defeating foes. I mean, we're sort of the glass cannon build, so this is working out for us. But if that ever levels up, that could be pretty interesting. So we can just spam out the break gauge over and over again. Yeah.
I'll
I'll end this quickly.
Let's go! Let's go!
Armor through that move. Come on. I mean, if you're just gonna stand there and not block, sure.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Okay. Let me in. I demand entry.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Yeah, with how we're dressed.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
Damn. That girl was hot. That's probably what he was thinking.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation.
Who are you referring to? I'm not wearing a black coat.
Your travel permit from the Abbey.
Did you guys see the little detail? He flipped a coin because it was like,
How
my
many times have I
bad
told
luck.
you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician.
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to...
Huh? Oh,
The dove trick?
Sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
Do we have any idea how to do that?
A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not
This
do.
guy's no
If you
fun.
cannot summon a dove, then act like one.
Oh my god, Maggie Lou.
Act like a dove.
You are going to die after this.
Cool.
No! Cuckoo.
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
Buddy.
That was a fine ploy, Magilou.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Cuckoo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Cuckoo!
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
A
Number
lot.
of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
Don't think we could fight through
I'd
all of
expect
them.
no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Logris, Jewel of the Empire. Very nice. What up? I see that you're performers, but that doesn't mean I'll let you stir up any trouble. Alright, fair enough. The way this town is layered looks good. I know that was like one of the complaints people said they had about this game, with it having like older graphics and whatnot, but for what they were able to do with it, I think they utilized it very well. Get your scrumptious vegetables here, local and imported. We've got vegetables shipped in from Eastgand and Westgand. We don't care about Northgand and Southgand here, though. I want to thank you for watching over me all the time. You're quite welcome. Seeing you healthy and happy makes it all worth it. Sure, Exorcist. Whatever you say. Not everybody within the Exorcist organization is evil. That much is for certain. And us tearing that all down would probably also affect these normal level people too, or the people who are just trying to do it for the right reasons.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the Crown Prince.
The Crown Prince? What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias and the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
Ah, gotcha. That's interesting. Do you know exactly why Tales of Zesteria, I believe it's called, was not very well accepted or sold very well? The best thing about Prince Percival is that he's single. Actually, I suppose Lord Artorias is too. Shouldn't a man like that have a special someone? He did, but he threw it all away. Ravix honestly aren't bad either. Well, the great thing about this is that it's very stylized. So it just makes it so that we don't have to deal with any weird and wonky semi-realistic graphics that are definitely going to be outdated incredibly quickly. This one, no matter how many years passes by, it's going to be recognized as Tales of Berseria. That dove trick was amazing! I'm gonna go see Magalu's menagerie for sure! Coo! Oh man. What an interesting player design that could captivate a lowly gooner. Well then why are all of us here?
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? For a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The Prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Bro, Artorias basically just controls everything at this point. Had to step away for a bit. What did I miss? You missed the cuckoo cutscene, pretty much. Outside of that, we just traveled down the highway to get to here. So not a whole lot. If it weren't for Lord Artorias, the whole world will be naught but demons. He is truly the savior of the world. Sure, bud. From your perspective, 100% it would be. Artorias has been given absolute power, and you know what absolute power does? It enriches people. It makes them feel more responsible. Definitely. Man. When we meet Artorias, I'm gonna be super curious as to the kind of man that he is now. And I wonder if we'll ever go into the details of his motivations for why he did the things that he did and why he felt that it was okay to do so. It's like, I can imagine the direction that we're going in, but they may throw in a twist here or there. One of the head exorcists will give a speech at the ceremony. Maybe they found a cure for demon blight. Okay, that's probably just wishful thinking on my part. I think the speech is just a call for unity. We may have expelled the demons from the city, but we still don't know the root cause of the problem. And until we do, the battle will go on. Right. Thank you. That is an interesting outfit. I'm presuming you're like a dancer or performer? Your request to hold a stage performance for the purpose of public recreation has been accepted. These are dark times, and the hearts of the people must be eased. However, disorderly conduct of any kind will be punished harshly. Is that quite clear? Perfectly. Thank you for your service. Alright. These people are actually getting permits to do performances. We could never. Ooh. That's... There are so many stalls and performers gathered for this ceremony. I haven't seen this much cheer in the city in ages. You're absolutely right. I prayed such a day would come. I'm gonna head over here and save first. What's up, kids? Oh, wow! Those soldiers are so cool! I guess every boy at Arise is a grown-up in armor. At Arise? Don't you mean idolize? Subscribe to legit Weebs because they are legit and true to their name. Hey, no false advertising here. Even though the name's supposed to be sarcastic. Welcome. We're a bit swamped, but I'm sure we can rustle up a room for you to stay in. 100 gold? Do I need to? Currently, no. It's unfortunate that there isn't anybody to talk to in here. Well, I suppose it's not really like a tavern or a pub setting. It's more of a hotel kind of thing. Alright. What's going on here? We're drilling for a parade during the ceremony. You can watch so long as you stay out of the way. What if I don't stay out of the way? Ah. Invisible force field? Damn you! Ooh, such powerful physiques. How stirring. We owe much to the Exorcist, but the common soldiers are also doing their part. The army has come far since their fall. Can't go this way? Oh my. I wonder if that soldier who flirted with me will be taking part. He seemed like a good enough lad, but I'd stay away if I were you. With a soldier, you never know what tomorrow may bring. She speaks from experience. Turn back! This area is off limits in preparation for the ceremony. Alright. Insania makes you go on a quest with your mechanical dragon or a group of weirdos. That is something that Insaniac would do. Look at these girlies. They're like, oh wow, look at all those shining armor.
talk. The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
I mean, on the surface, that's what it seems like. What more is there to this?
Selfishness is sin. The world is a hard place. You mustn't spoil me, Mother, alright?
Very well, dear. I will listen to the exorcists. That is what will keep you safe, after all. What in the world? Is this little girl okay? Astaroth is the type of person to rearm her disarmed trap, then walk onto a second trap before it can be disarmed. That definitely didn't happen. The city is jam-packed for the ceremony. I imagine all the good places are already taken. Seriously? Ah, I knew I should have camped out on a spot all night. It's crazy. People do that.
Look at everyone's smiles. It's making me smile too.
Good for you, small tiny child. That's probably where we need to go. Oh!
Take a look at this.
You lost.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
What a treasure! A red jeweled pendant. A pendant found at the center of a raging windstorm on the Layman Sea. Said to occasionally emit a sound like the howling of a beast. Rangetsu Basic Training. New area discovered. Ooh. Nice. Rangetsu Training. Where do I go to do that? Anyways. Diomel Islands. These islands are home to a legend of two mysterious twins. Any structures crumbled to dust long ago, and the only surviving relics are clothing made from unknown material. There are still 3 things apparently here that we have yet to discover, but... Oh, the treasures in the gallery are basically all Tales of references. Ah, I see. Yikes. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can see the required level with the... What do you call it? The thing that you use to steer a ship. That one is 2, but we're still level 1, so... Back to here.
Scout ship setting sail.
Rangetsu Basic Training. Strengthen the crew with Rangetsu Style Training. Great! Let's do this one Rangetsu Style. That means that we just earn more experience. Okay.
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Damn. Really? Sure, the pendant looks a little sinister, but jewel is a pretty shade of red. I actually think it would suit you nicely, Velvet. I'm not sure if I should take that as an insult. I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's like putting a lipstick on a rat pig, you know? You're just digging yourself deeper. Haven't you heard that phrase? It means you can take someone cute and dress them up nicely, and they'll be even cuter. You have that wrong on so many levels. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let me try to put it another way. Give pearls to rat pigs, caviar to the general, and pendants to demons. Something like that. More like preaching to deaf ears. Rokuro does not have Riz, unfortunately. Alright. The ceremony will soon begin at the castle plaza. Listen attentively and behave in an orderly manner. Not going that way just yet. There seems to be... You guys see that hollowed out space there on the map? What is that? How do I get there? Like back here? Ah, yeah. Under the roofs. The roofs. Calcite garment. Do I have enough cat souls for this? Hopefully. Oh, music is dying out just by being on the roof. I only have 62. The last one costed more. Yeah. I'll have to come back to this later. Really nothing down here? Just random alleyway. Right, we have the shopkeep. I understand. Our guild will loan you whatever we can. We are grateful. Above all things, we need a place to properly worship the Empyrean. Most certainly. But what would you say to an addition to the shrine within the cathedral? Begone! The Praetor is observing the exercises. Or is it the Praetor you have business with, perhaps? I wish to slay him. Murder all of them! I need to come back and get that chest. Note to self. Alright. You also need to come back for the cats anyways, so... Let's start the shopkeep, get some upgrades, and skedaddle on forward. We've been here for over 100 years! Oh my! Right. 4,680. Blood Blade. That's a new weapon. I don't really have a whole lot of money right now. It's kind of a shame. I'll buy the calcite boots. Is there anything else here that we get to master? I'll buy another wind ring. I think we have plenty of aqua rings. Ooh, calcite belts, that's new. Alright. Anything I can enhance? Not quite. I can work on improving the beast fangs. Got a lot of stuff I can dismantle as well. Okay, which one would I want? That one has 2 things on it. Sure. PG from Break Soul. It's whatever. As for Amber Blades, I don't think I have any use for any of these anymore. Wait a minute. I've already mastered the Blood Blade? Oh, was that like our starting weapon, actually? I think it was. Well, I guess I could just dismantle that. Yeah, be gone. That was awkward. If we need more calcite stuff. One or more of the materials received would exceed their carrying limit. Any materials beyond their respective carrying limit will be lost. Oh. Balmy fluid? Do we have too many fluids? Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. At least I still get the amber fragments. The star under their portrait means that party member has mastered that equipment. Yeah, that's what I figured. I forgot that that was probably our starting weapon. I thought it was something new. Tossing a story weapon? Gotta say, it kinda hurts. I mean, even in this later shop, it still showed up, so if we really needed it for something, we could get it. I don't think we're going to, though. Jeez, Aeonix. Alright. We mastered the talismans. Actually, I'll keep one because I think, yeah, the twin charm is just worse. Get rid of you. I'll keep the amber pendant. It's for armor. You guys are still working on all that. You guys still have to work on this. And for the natural waistcoats, I can probably dismantle most of these. Art attack, art defense, focus. We'll keep some. Actually, this calcite garment would be better to wear. It's more offensive. And we're not getting rid of that. Wait, is that everything? So some rings. Dismantle the ones that don't really have a special effect on them. Because, like, we just have better options. Yeah, especially some of these resistance rings. God, it's so hard to say. Resistance rings. Probably don't need all this, okay. Short. Finally to the shoes. We have an extra pair of calcite boots I can get to somebody. I can definitely get rid of a few of these battle boots. Alright. Do you have any more boots, by the way? In another Tales game, I found out late that I could have upgraded that story weapon for a skill I would have gotten, but I sold it. Ah, I see. Well, I don't know if that's how it would work in this game, but like, when you master the weapon, you basically get the skill off of it regardless. And I think the enhancement bonus doesn't stick with you, you have to be using said weapon in order to keep that. In Zesty, you could sell this one key item. If you sold it at a shop, you can trade it for a pass into the city. If you held onto it regardless for sentimental reasons, then later you can use it. To skip a side tracking quest, weirdly, like for paths, to the path to main quest Awakening. I see. If it's a key item, then why would they even allow you to sell it in the first place? That don't make a whole lot of sense. It's a bit of an oversight, but I suppose that's just how it goes. You do have boots, but they're all just regular battle boots. Don't mean a whole lot to me. can upgrade this for you. That does use up all of our calcite fragments, however. But you do more damage. Sure. And also upgrade this Beast Fang for whenever we swap to it. I still have yet to master it. This Aphrodite sash. Looks like we'll be using this for a while, so give that one an upgrade. Hello, Rocklight. Welcome. In Final Fantasy, you can generally turn the story weapon into Ultima weapons for that character. If you don't get rid of it, upgrade it and beat its related super boss. Huh. Do we have anything like that in this particular game then? Yeah, I have very few bronze scraps left. Don't think that's gonna be worth upgrading, really. Should I be holding on to the blood weapon thing? Tails is all about mystic arts, okay. It's all about the leveling up all the mystic arts in order to gain more powerful abilities and whatnot. That makes sense to me. We can upgrade this. Yeah. Upgrade this for future use for our girl here. You're almost done with the Void Ring. Let's see. We have a lot of amber fragments. What we don't have is bronze scraps. Okay. How would I get said bronze scraps? By dismantling these beast fangs. Gray sheet. Okay. I have 1,000 gold left. That would give us calcite. I don't have a whole lot of money. It's fine. So I have things to sell. Do I though? Not a lot. I could sell my amber fragments. I could sell some of this balmy fluid actually. Wait a minute, I should have been doing this. Forgot I could do that. Instead of just having that go to waste in my inventory. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Reason you would keep copies of weapons in Zesty so you can spam fuse them all. Either sell for more money, disassembly for rare mats, or eventually Sam the bonus. The last of for boom damage. Gotcha. Although, I suppose the general rule of thumb is to keep the base weapons. It's not true for all JRPGs, but in the off chance that it does happen, you'll be glad that you did have it. Let us continue on the journey. Unless... we need to equip somebody with the boots. I'll give this to you. You're almost done with the amber bag. Almost done with the void ring. You can swap over to calcite daggers. Alright. Stat herb strong. The stat boost we will definitely use here. I'm still waiting for the rest of my party members, because I'm sure that we'll have a few more.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
Where is Percival?
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening, 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Colbrand. None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the five
shit.
Imperiums, and blessed us with the strength of
Are we
the
doing this
Malachite.
here? Now?
He's a murderer!
Nah, I guess not.
Velvet!
Hopefully nobody's seeing
Serves
this.
as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him. You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepherd. Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias.
Ah, there you are. Okay, I was kind of worried that there wasn't actually anyone there. You don't look all that different. That being said, it hasn't been that long.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
Doing it right here, right now would
Officer.
not be the greatest thing ever.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need
Whoa,
a sword of
wait.
reason and will.
Velvet?
That's the only thing
Are you
that can
okay?
kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
She's actually being reasonable about this.
Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of
Oh
hunting
my
to
god,
do.
Maggie Lou.
No one's stopping you.
Please be useful to us someday.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and
I suppose
your
you
nights
did help us
tormented.
pass through the gates, though.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually
Obviously.
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Alrighty. Shepard is this world's title, the hero slash chosen one. Gotcha.
That's another sign that you're alive.
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. Alright.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
Why?
But don't get the wrong idea.
How?
He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Oh hey, the more the merrier. Okay. I see. Yeah, let's finish exploring this area first before we head back. Gotta give me all the cat spirits that I can as well. I think we needed 95 of them. The Shepherd, eh? Just how long a leash are the King and Prince Percival going to give that Artorias? The nobility of Midgard spent more than a century working to make this land bloom. Now they expect us to bow to a man who climbs on our shoulders and preaches about order? Preposterous! Many in the army are also uneasy with the power the Exorcists wield, but the fact is, we need them for now. Please be careful who you share your opinions with. Right. Stands to reason that not everyone's going to welcome someone gaining such authority. The Holy Empire of Midgard is not of a single mind. There is indeed internal strife. As one would expect. Because, like, this dude can't just come out of nowhere, and then everybody starts worshipping him like he's the second coming of Christ. And everybody else is just gonna be okay with that, right? After all the work that they've done to get to where they are in their lives. I wonder how we can use this to our advantage. Don't mind me. What? You say Vortigern fell? Yeah. Why would such dreadful news come on the day the Shepherd is named? I don't know. Why wouldn't it? Wow, what a wonderful ceremony that was. What? Everybody was just shouting, Shepherd Artorias! Shepherd Artorias! Wow, that was so cool. Today is a day sure to ring throughout history. And I get to say that I was there. I was there when the scriptures were written. Sword of will and reason. Sure, it'll work against the demons. But it'll also turn on anyone who upsets their order. You can count on that. This guy's got the right idea. The restoration of order through will and reason. That's the polar opposite of demons, and something only humans are capable of. Such deep words. We do well to remember them. Damn. His speech was so deep and moving. Can't believe it. Such a cool guy. This Artorias fella. It's settled. I'm gonna become a soldier and devote my life to the people. I will bring an end to this world's suffering. Whoa, settle down. You're pretty impressionable, aren't you? Bro is the type of person to get easily swayed into a cult. Shepherd Artorias. I've never seen the like. I've never prayed with real conviction in my life, but if he believes, I want to believe too. I feel the same way. Shall we go to the cathedral? Now that the ceremony's over, it should be open. Alright. Anything up here? I don't see any claw marks up that side of the building. This is bullshit. I can't wait to dump all these herbs into Velvet, and then we just roll face against every single enemy in the game. Is hopefully what happens. Wait a minute. What is the purpose of this? But no, like legitimately. And god damn you, Aeonix. I hope you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, like, what is that? I guess it's just like, hey, cool, we end up in a wall here anyway, so I guess we make, like, a place to observe the street from below? Or from above? I don't know. I can't think of any other reason. Apart from it also being a good jumping platform for Velvet. To enjoy the view of the guards? I guess? I mean, it's not even high enough to, like, see over the castle walls or anything, which is probably a good thing, but also, like... that takes up a lot of space where somebody could probably have a few houses or shops. Oh, that's the tavern? Yeah.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care.
Oh god, Velvet.
Vengeance. No matter what.
Oh no. Hey, Expedition has returned! Hey! Perfect timing on that one. But,
take a look at this.
I have a feeling Artorias is gonna become a god. Okay. Yeah, we still have materials that we have yet to find, but... if I can find more treasures that help out with finding those materials, then we can
setting sail.
Come back later. I wonder, are all of the expeditions going to be 30 minutes? There's probably some others that are going to be much longer. Okay, before I forget though, let me quickly do the push-ups. Alright. Already done 30 this one stream. You guys gotta start laying off, man. The Shepherd is building a great temple to the Empyrean to the north along Danon Highway. I'll visit it as soon as it's complete. I will spend all of my money too. Because why not? Right. Anything else happening back here? Okay. How many cat souls do I have? Do I have enough for this? No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I need, yeah, I need 95. I'll get back to you. Berseria, the Age of Calamity. Berseria, the Age of Disaster. If all the archaeology characters nerding out in game naming off ages is to be believed, they name all their heroes after the worst event, not the defining. That is one heck of a way to name all of your ages. Unless, of course, if the disastrous event is the defining thing. A plane pendant. But we don't really know how this is about to go down. It's not as good. But it's something to master. I, like most other exorcists, was an ordinary powerless human until 3 years ago. In fact, I was less than ordinary, frightened of visions and imagined voices. But after the Advent, I found I had the power of resonance. After learning from Artorias that such power could save the world, I joined with the Abbey. You must have been chosen by the Empyrean because you're brave enough to face the demons. But do you know the price of that power? It will consume you. And I'll also probably eat you.
That was so amazing. I feel so optimistic about the future now.
The only thing you think was amazing was the face of that musician.
No, it was the shepherd's speech, and the music, and the face of that musician that were amazing.
Oh, this girl. But, yeah, there it is. Find a tavern. What did I miss? You missed Shepherd Artorias being designated as the Shepherd, which is apparently the title for the hero of this age, or something along those lines. We were about to attack him, but then we were smarter than that and decided not to. Not yet, anyways. Midgard is a great nation that overthrew chaos and united all the land for a century of peace. I'd believed that legacy was destroyed by the demon blight, but the shepherd's strength has revived it. We will all work together to restore the peace and honor this land once knew. Haha. That ghost COVID. Random countries can't have the land explode sky high. The people of the land are too greedy or corrupt. Nunny? Who knew that edge could be suppressed? I wasn't expecting it, honestly. But Velvet is a lot more reasonable than she lets on to be. Or what you would think her character would be like, I should say. Ah, what a stirring speech! My spirit feels invigorated.
Indeed. I spent my whole life being selfish. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's true.
I'm glad you made that realization. Hearing it inspires us to become better examples too. Yes, we have to refine ourselves further to better answer the will of the people. The great cathedral's up ahead. To think that I once thought it was such a large and wasteful building. How sinful I was. A large and wasteful building. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Aw, I wish I could have seen this speech. I would have gone myself if I hadn't been forced to work here at the last minute. You know how it is. When there are this many customers, we can't very well turn them away, right?
Well, that's what happens when you work in service, I suppose. Ooh, that is a very large building, isn't it? How sinful of me to think so. Isn't it great that if you get to guard on this side, you get to stand in the shade? Whereas if you're a guard standing on that side, you just get burned in the face by the sun? Bro.
Lord Artorias' speech was so wonderful. I teared up halfway through.
I was so worried when the demons appeared. I'm so glad I put my faith in the Abbey.
The exorcists put their lives on the line to protect us. We've got to do what we can to help.
I want to marry the shepherd when I grow up.
Oh my god.
Popularity.
Ignorance is bliss.
I know the sun moves, but definitely here in the afternoon, you don't want to be on this side. Order and will, eh? I guess there's just no miracle cure for the world after all.
You can't give up. That's what Lord Artorias says.
You're right. It's important to remember that.
We'll do our best each day like he does.
Oh god. Now, say in the scenario where we do actually kill Artorias, won't all of these young children who were so impressed by Artorias, won't they come after us in vengeance? Like, I feel like they've all been conditioned to accept anything that Lord Artorias says by now at this point. The generational hatred will continue. The Empire and Lord Artorias requested our aid in an honest and straightforward way. If we ignored that plea, why, our bacon wouldn't even be worth saving. Aye, we'll work together to rebuild the world. No, we'll build an even better world. Lord Artorias has made a believer of me. Glad for you, I guess. Everybody's prospering, but it's all under the guise of safety that Artorias has put over their eyes. What if one day Artorias decides to sacrifice everyone in this city for the greater good? What would we do then? Because he definitely would do something like that if given the choice to. And that was like one of the only things he could do. Welcome to the Cathedral of the Church of Midgand. The honorable head of our organization has withdrawn from his duties. Services are now performed by the High Priest. Please stay and offer your prayers to the Empyrean. The city is one of the reused assets. While it is modified a bit more, this was also a city in Zesty. Ah. Funny thinking it survived 1,000 years. I guess they built it very, very well. I heard one of the Dragonias joined the Abbey. Is that true? Yes, that would be Lord Oscar. He serves as one of our praetors, and an exemplary one at that. So they sent their useless leech of a younger son so they could have a close tie to the shepherd. Ha ha ha! Well played, House Dragonia. You always were excellent schemers. The exorcist at the prison was a nobleman? Just another sharpening stone in the stairs of edgy revenge. Hell yeah. That being said, I may be overthinking this. At the end of the day, we just destroy Artorias and then we call it a day. Whatever happens, happens. Don't need to think about it too much, I'm sure.
Go repent to the priest, sinner. Confess your weebish sins. I put velvet in a swimsuit outfit, and I don't regret it. Oh, come now. It's high time we let our grandchildren take over. And still you're stubborn as a mule. Heh, I won't give up because of a little back pain. I came here to pray for all of creation, not to make selfish demands of others. Isn't Oscar the twink that got his face burned in the prison? 100%. The little brother of the hot priest nun lady thing. Who we stole backseat from. Not all the clergy is pleased with the privileges granted to Lord Artorius and the Abbey. The fact that your activities are not hindered by this is due to the graciousness of High Priest Gideon. It would serve you well to remember that. Of course, Lord Artorius and the rest of us are eternally grateful for all the High Priest does for us. Huh. I'm gonna go in here anyways. I know that I need to go to the tavern, but... Whoa. Alright. Go off. Jesus. Do we really have to go so hard for this particular church's music? I suppose so. Wait, there was a Tales of Fighting game? Tales of Versus was a 2009 fighting game with 35 characters? Shit, I gotta go check that out then. Although, it's probably not on Steam, right? At the very least, I gotta go check out some gameplay of that. I really want a Tales of Fighting game. I feel like it would be perfect. Playing is so boring. I want to go home. Relatable.
Sinner, and repent your wicked
What the fuck?
Are
you talking
Come,
to me?
sinner!
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different.
He's not wrong.
You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes. Confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway.
Huh?
Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the
Oh my
Abbey.
god!
You see,
We're not being
I'm going
subtle
to
at
kill
all.
their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
And I guess he's just calm now. Help! Exorcist! Ah! The Grand High Priest is the head of the church, and several High Priests serve under him. But the Grand High Priest retired after transferring his authority to Lord Artorius of the Abbey. That means he runs the church while the High Priests are in charge of church services. I see. I always thought the Abbey was a branch of the church, but I guess that's not the case. No, the Abbey is its own organization by now at this point, led by Artorius.
And also basically taking over the entire world. Exalted Empyrean, please grant me salvation. Please save my family and watch over our land. If you grant us salvation, I vow to donate 10,000 gold each month to your cause. I am sure that the great Empyrean will answer your prayers. As for donations, please speak to me later. Bruh. Well, I mean, we've seen how this went in actual real history, so I don't need to go over it. What's up here?
That is one impressive cathedral. It fits the capital.
Yes. It's incredible.
It's as I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense.
It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here. They say it'll take centuries to complete.
Centuries?
Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea?
Your guess is as good as mine. I suppose that sometimes humans just have a need to push their limits.
Yeah, seriously.
The Reaper and a demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought monstrosity. Intrinsic worth, 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
This just reminds me of the freaking tower. During the Skaven backstory that people built super high into the sky to worship the gods, and then all of a sudden, some rando was like, hey, can I put my bell on top of that tower? That did not go very well, did it? Thank you. But why? What is behind here? Is this an area that we'll come back to? Is this going to be like the final dungeon at some point? This back area here? Maybe they'll finish in maybe 987 years from now? I can almost just imagine it finished. That's right, I forgot. Because this is 1,000 years before Tales of Zestiria happened, yeah? So I'm presuming in Zesty you do actually come back here, and that is in fact a dungeon. And the BGM does hit very good, it's very good. I kind of like the epic church music. Even more so when it's mixed with heavy metal. I think it just fits so well. This is bullshit, Artorias is bullshit. Here's 95 reasons why. I think that was from the History of the Entire World video. That's what I recall it from. Before I head to the tavern, I'm also gonna check over here as well. I'll tell everyone I meet on my travels about the shepherd's speech. I feel it is my duty to do so. And I'm sure everyone who hears it will be grateful too. Okay. Weird, but cool. Yup, yuppers peppers. My memory never fails me. Except what it does. Which is quite often. Okay. Aw, shucks. Did we miss their performance? I wanted to see a scantily clad lady dancing around. For research purposes, of course. The shepherd's speech has electrified the capital. Our performance is sure to be a hit. Okay, they haven't done it yet. Performing is a battle against yourself. Success depends on whether or not you win. As long as you have a skill that can capture the audience's enthusiasm, you're set. BGM was the zesty boss fight music for that room. And for some reason they installed a elemental puzzle maze behind those doors you were wondering about, with sad crying chest statues. Interesting. Well, you know, very fitting for boss music. That the Abbey has come so far in just 3 years is no accident. Lord Artorius and Lord Melchior have been quietly gathering like-minded souls for a decade now. 10 years? So while we were huddling in despair, the shepherd was out fighting for hope. Not really. He was out there destroying my hopes and dreams. The boss was Medusa. Oh my. I might have to do some research after this.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
Is Artorius really the savior of the world? Am I a fool for doubting him? No. Always have doubts. Never trust anyone. Never. Oh, don't worry about it, Insaniac. That's just Aeonix things. I don't know about you, but Malakim give me the creeps. They're alive, right? Will they go crazy like demons, do you think? Malakim are tools given to us by the Empyrean through Lord Artorius. They have powers to rival demons, but you needn't fear them. They do not speak unless ordered to by one of us. I see. Thank you. I feel a bit better now. But they're still creepy, no offense. Shepherd leading a flock of sheep. Not a metaphor at all, no. You could even say it might be a refantasio of a metaphor, if you will. Shepherd is not better than the wolf since they both eventually killed the lamb in the end. You know, I never actually thought of it that way. But you're not wrong. They both kind of had to do that for survival. Huh. Okay. Oh, interesting. That path back there opened up. I should go to the tavern, but I am very curious now.
Move it or die.
I'm sure we'll have to go there eventually, but still. Maybe I should chill for a second here. No chill. No more chill.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Earth and boots. Alright. Mastered that. Mastered the fire ring. Mastered the void ring. Mastered the resistance ring. We still have the aqua and wind ring left. Alright. Sure. I would not recommend eating that kind of meat, 1mm. Probably not the best idea. Who mastered their boots? Was it you? I mean, no, you've already been on this for a while now. You! Unfortunately, we don't have another pair of boots for you to wear, so... just stick to it, I guess. Alright, that's fine. There was a pair of them, but I guess they kind of broke off from each other. That's unfortunate.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Plus 30% heart attack when HP is 8% or lower. Yikes. That will hopefully never activate. But you never know, I suppose. Calcite bag time. Okay. No? I mean, it's open now, but I still can't go. Whatevs. Let me in. Wait. You don't have room to carry them all? Chipped copper coin. Take one and abandon the rest? Hell no. Let me go and sell some of these then. I guess I've been picking up far too many of them. Yeah, what Aeonic said. Probably not a good idea. Just eat the normal stuff. It's fine. You'll live. Why did I just take breadcrumbs off of a random box in the street? What is wrong with me? Wait. Didn't I open you before? Wait, did the chest reset? Bread to feed Magulu, obviously? Ah, cuckoo. Yeah, what do you got?
Take a look at this.
Can you guys ever win all three of them? Twin shark and lemon.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Ancient fish said to always be born in pairs, one male, one female. Tasty when pan-fried in flour and butter. Sure.
Scout ship setting sail.
You have a chance to reset zone chest. Okay, so it's a random chance. At least now we have enough for the cat's chest. Random zucchini. You'll love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the cat's chest. Actually, let me pick up some of this. And also sell some of my chipped copper coins here. Picking up too many of them. Hopefully... I'm pretty sure I sold some of these. But I might have accidentally sold my actual crafting materials instead. Yikers, bro. Right. Let's see. Yeah, I might have. No. Right? Is it all the way at the end here? Yeah. Shucks.
Sell all of this. Sell all of this. There we go. Right, what you got for me? Some more calcite stuff. A lot more stuff, actually. I will buy as much as I can. Probably buy some of the calcite stuff because we need those materials. Alright. And now the cats. I don't imagine I'll get anything from this chest. Maybe it's every 2 chests that I open. Because I believe the last time that we opened, I got a top hat out of it. What's your stance on cats versus dogs? Dogs all the way. I like dogs more. I'm also not allergic to dogs, but I am allergic to cat fur. I don't really understand the distinction between them and why that can be the case, but it is a thing. Truly a man of culture? Hey, I'm the legit Weebs for a reason. Okay. That being said, I think that's where I'm gonna call it here for now, my dudes. Tales of is always super fun. And the story is certainly heating up, that's for sure. I'm very curious where we're still gonna go with this. Because Artorias just has his, like, fangs so deep into the roots of society itself. Like, what would killing him do to everybody else? I wonder if we'll ever delve into that question. And how, well, what kind of take or perspective we'll take on it. But yeah, dudes, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed your time here and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.